Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is where you are, and welcome back to another video on the Annoyed Dad YouTube channel. As you can see, today I am in a cage. And as you probably would have judged by the video title, it has got something to do with a coop. And why do we need a coop? Well, we need a coop because this young man here, Harry, the Sussex, needs a coop for him and his ladies. The two Megans. So, what I did was I went onto eBay a couple of 3 months back, and I was clicking through the poultry pages, as I quite often do, just have a look and see what's about and what's available. And up came this listing for a £100 chicken coop. And I thought to myself, that's a bloody good deal. So I put it in the watch list. I didn't do anything with it, and I left it. Because with these sort of things, I watched a couple of other videos from America. There's Morgan over at Gold Shore Farm. He done a video on them, and his video basically turned around and said is what they do is they list them up at really incredible prices, like this one was. They get your money and then they close their account and they're gone, and they move on to the next account and do it again with somebody else and somebody else and somebody else. So I was a little bit hesitant, so I just watched it and I waited, and then I came back a couple of months later and I was scrolling through my watch list and it was out of stock, but they were still going. So then I left it another month and it was back in stock, but it had gone up to £110. So I thought, wow, they've been going long enough, they've sold quite a few, so I'm going to click and I'm going to buy. And I brought it, and this is it here. It cost me £110 delivered to my house, and we are going to put it up today in this coop to see if it's any good. I got no idea what to expect. I know roughly what it is. I've only got the very basic, very simple tools here with me today. So I'm going to set the camera up on the tripod. I'm going to start to open it, and we'll see, is the £100 chicken coop any good? Who knows? Alright then, if we start to crack it open, as we do so, I will just stress and point out that I brought this with my own money. I'm not endorsing anything. I wasn't sent anything free of charge. I didn't even use the YouTube video money because I haven't earned that much off of my YouTube videos to be able to pay for it. Ta-da! There we go. Right, let's get the next bit open. I might have opened it at the wrong end. I don't know. I didn't see anything on there to say don't open it this end. I'm looking for the instructions, you see. That's why I say that. Polystyrene. Chickens love to peck at it. Keep it out of the way of chickens. We had some in with the other ones where I'd been down and I was doing a bit of target practice one night. Let's see what's this kit. And I've been using the polystyrene to hold something up, and I came back the next day and the chickens were happily pecking away at it. So, hang on, I've just got to swing you around. That's either cake or present, I can never remember, in Harry. And they're going at it through the wire. Neither can get to the other, and they've both got girls, so they're quite happy. But, right, kit. What does kit contain? Michael, I think this is a dangerous mission. Okay, so the kit has got the instructions. I've just realised there's probably half of my audience who are going to be going, why did he just say that? If you don't know, ask your dads. Right, so we got lots of screws and bolts and stuff in there. So these would be the instructions. Feel good. So we've got parts A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, P. Assembly instructions. So that'll be the bits. That'll be telling me what to do. That'll be the chickens flying at the wire because they can't get to each other. That's just basically explaining it. Okay, so at least the wording, the writing is actually, you can actually sort of understand that. Thank you for purchasing this product. Please be aware our products are made from individual pieces of wood and are made to a very high standard. However, this will naturally mean the wood will have expanded and shrunk. There may be tiny scratches, chips, some minor splitting and separation which can easily be put right with a little care and attention. Important product maintenance. Our wooden products are treated with a base coat of animal-friendly, water-based wood preservation stain inside and out. It is important that your wooden product is cleaned out and treated regularly. We recommend a high-quality water-based wood preservative, varnish sealer or water repellent to be applied at least 1 month and or before heavy rain. Paying particular attention to all roof edges, eaves as well as all joints. Otherwise the wood may dry out, become brittle, warped or start to look unsightly. We recommend applying further coats of water-based wood preserver if the product is to be left outside. Please make sure that you use non-toxic, animal-friendly products. To make sure your product stays looking great, it is a good idea to position it in a well-protected area which is not exposed to the elements. No claims will be accepted for products that have been neglected, left without protection and not maintained. Okay. That's me told then. Right, so I am now going to start digging stuff out of this box and try to work out to do step 1. Now, I have to ask, step 1, was that H or was that Faye? I can't remember, but let's get going. Okay, so... Oh, shut up. So, I've just emptied out the box and I've basically put everything over there. Because as is always the way, when it says step 1, the parts you need for step 1 are indeed in the top, middle and bottom of the package, and they're packaged in between and around and through and everything else like that. So I don't think I need to go through it all and say, well, I'm going to put this piece into that piece and turn this screw and do that and do this and do something else. I'm just going to put it onto time lapse or something, speed it up a little bit, and then I'll give you my thoughts. First thought though on the packaging is it is incredibly well packaged, as is a lot of this stuff. I presume it comes over from China. So yeah, incredibly well packaged, and each one of the packs of the screws and that, because I don't know if you're like me, where you get packs of screws like this in with stuff, you always end up picking up the wrong pack. Like if you look at those two, yes they are nut and bolts, one is slightly longer than the other one, but I always end up picking up the wrong pack and going with the wrong pack. But thankfully these have all got little labels in them, and that label corresponds with what it says on the instructions as well. So right, I'm going to crack on and we'll see how long it takes. It is now 10 o'clock in the morning exactly. Hang on, my Fitbit's playing up. So if I put it in like that, wait for it to go to sleep. Oh, you blooming thing. I hate these, I just prefer a normal watch. There we go. So it's 10 o'clock in the morning. We'll see how long it takes me to get it done. And already I have gone wrong. See, there's a latch on that bit. I was putting the latch at the bottom, latch needs to be at the top. If you try your best but you don't succeed, bungee jumping's not a sport for you. Hey, there we go. That is nest box together. Like that. Oh, I believe we have to put that over to one side just for the moment. And I need to find somewhere just to stand up straight. Oh, crikey. Right, next bit. We are now on to step 3. And that's got some complicated diagrams in it. So we'll have a look and we'll see. What I want to do is I want to try to put step 3 together roughly where the coop is going to go. Because whilst, yes, it's going to be, to start off with today, it's going to be left on the ground. Tomorrow I'm going to bring in some bricks and just raise it up a little bit. Because I like to raise them up because of the issue we have around here with rodents. So yeah, I think I'm going to have to move that box out of the way. I'm probably going to have to raise you guys up a little bit and see what we can do. Okay, just before we do, I've just got to show you this straight away, alright? Couldn't have planned it any better. Yeah, she's already straight in there, having a good old look. Hey, top tip whenever you're building anything like this, which is in a square and it's got 4 sides and you need to go around and do them all up, is that you go around like now and you do them all up loosely, so as it's in place and you know everything fits, and then once it's in place you can go around, you can tighten it all up. the instructions are not very clear, so I believe I have to undo this all. But I will come back in just a second and I will explain what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. Okay, so, hope you can see. Let me check, can you see? Not really. Right, so this is the ridge piece. This piece goes along the top, and I'm getting attacked by old brambles. So, that's the ridge piece, goes along the top, stops all the rain, makes it all fall down. Now, I did see on the pictures on the internet that this actually raises up and down, but the instructions for it aren't exactly clear on how you do it and what's meant to happen. What's meant to happen is you've got these pieces here with some holes drilled in them. They have to affix inside of that, so it goes in like that, and then there is a bolt that goes between that and the coop itself, so as you can have it down for the winter, and if you need more air ventilation in the summer you can raise it up, or if you need more air ventilation in the winter I suppose you can also raise it up as well. So yeah, that's what I've got to try and do now. Right, if I bring you guys down, I'll be able to point out that a little bit clearer to you. Down there. There you go. So you can see, this is the piece we've just done. And there's a bit of on two sides. No, I didn't. Right, so it allows for flexibility to allow for airflow to be able to get in. So see, like that there. And all it does is there is a, I have done it marginally too tight, but I'm not that fussed to be honest with you. There is a bolt just at the back there. I don't know if you guys are able to see it, but and there's one on the other side. And then we slide in the bottom piece. And we put in our perches. There we we go. That's it done. Time is 10:45. So 45 minutes. Not bad by anybody's standards. What I'm going to do, I just need to... It's actually worked out really, really well. I just need to whip off and do something quickly. I've arranged to meet somebody at 11. So I'm just going to leave it open, let the birds get used to it, and then I'll come back and do a review, an overview, a final say in just a few moments. Okie dokie, so I've left the birds with it for about half an hour, and yeah, they've had a little bit of an explore around it. So let's go through it, shall we? Let's list some of the positives and some of the negatives. So should we start off with a negative? The only negative I have is that I'm not sure, unless you follow those instructions at the start, that it will actually last a long, long time. I have seen some older ones of these through works. My God, look at the state of my hands. That's because I just picked up other stuff to clean it up and move it. I have seen other ones like this which have been left outside untreated, and they just basically fall apart in your hands. But I can imagine if it's well looked after, it will be quite all right. So this is for the nest box. And another negative is that it's quite easy to take that out. But if I put it back in, you can see you've got the wiggle room to lift up. That might be because of the way how I put it in, I don't know, but it's got its little clasp down there and it locks in. So a good point, another, wow, yep, so let's do the good points. The good points is also is it's easy access, so you know, you're rolling with 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Another good point is the air vent at the top here, which I explained when I done the roof. I hadn't seen that on cheaper coops like this before. Let's come around to this side. Oh, before anyone said, oh, you put that one up high and you put that one down lower. Reason being is because I put that one up high and I wasn't paying any attention whatsoever, and there's some knots in the wood just in there. So it was a pain in the butt to screw into. So I didn't want to put it over there, because there's also knots there, so I just put it down on the one below. I might drop that down at some point. So let's have a look and see. We do something like this. So this is access for cleaning, and it is huge, absolutely massive, easy access for cleaning. The flooring, that's a metal sheet. Now you need to keep an eye on those metal sheets, keep them dry, look after them, because otherwise they go rusted, like what's happened with our other one and with the Bantams. Which is why this, although it's currently on the ground on its rubber feet, it will be going up higher on bricks. So if you watch our channel, the next update you see for Monday with the poultry, it will be up on its feet. The other good thing I like is, even though it's all been put together and everything has been done, I can undo these screws down here, take off this door, because it's also got the screws in here if I want to move the nest box from over that side to this side. And it's not going to be too tricky to do so. It's going to be quite easy. Lock her back up again. The other thing I like is that it is really light. So between two of us, I say because of the size of it, we could quite easily just close it up, lift it up and move it. Unfortunately, because of where I built it, which is inside of the cage, I'm going to have to take down the back netting of the cage to be able to get it out, but that's not a problem. It's going to stay in here for this. Tray at the bottom, nice and easy to get out. There's room in there for the birds. They've got 4 perches in there, so there's plenty of room. And also, there's another door at the back. So it doesn't matter where I need to get to in there, I can either open the front, back, side or nest box, and I can get into anywhere in there. So if they decide not to lay in the nest box, say for example, it's not going to be too much hassle to actually get in there and sort it out. So for my £109 I think it was, I am very pleased. I'm happy with it. I would buy another one. I wouldn't want to use it. I've got large fowl in here, as you can see. Harry's large fowl and the 2 Megans are large fowl. I wouldn't want to use it for more than 4 large fowl. I think more than 4 they might be getting a little bit tight in there. I know that some people would say take it up to 6 and whatever, but I think 4 would be a good number for the large fowl. If it was for the bantams, which are next door, I would obviously go up higher with them, maybe 6, maybe even 8 bantams. That's for you to decide in your own place. But yeah, I'll leave a link down in the description below. Remember, it's coming from UK. The company I got it from is there. I will stress again, I am not sponsored, I have not been given it. I had to use my own hard-earned money, and believe me, it is hard-earned, to actually go out to purchase this. I had to have my wife wait at home for it to be delivered. There was nothing given away to me, nothing for free. I don't endorse it, I'm not, yeah, all of that normal stuff. Just know I'm just a normal bloke. He brought it off the street. I thought, £100 coupon eBay, brand new, give it a go, see what it's like. I like it. Would I order another one? Yeah, if I needed one. But I don't need one just at the minute. Unless I've got a bigger one and they're watching this, hint hint, then I might be up for doing a sponsored video. But yeah, so cheers for watching. Please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the like button. Please tell us what you think. Have you ever ordered one of these before? Are you going to order one now? Let us know in the comments down below. And until next time's video, bye bye.